Hi everyone, my name is Toby and welcome to Lalaki Mahiwaga podcast for a brand new video podcast episode. I do have a question. What are you willing to do? Alright, let's actually answer that question in our mind. Yeah, again, the question is what are you willing to do in order to have what you really want? Our mind is a giant blender. It's obsessive. It actually blends, all right, our thoughts that once were solid, turning them into a puree. By stressing ourselves and overthinking, our mind actually blends until the thought itself loses its meaning. It always the analysis or the ideas worries and tries to predict the future. Now it always wants more. It always sees obstacles first, though it gives up. Alright? It actually gives up. And then rises again. The question again is what are you willing to do? For you to have what you really want. Let me tell you this, okay? Like in an anus look, our minds stuff worse than Christmas turkey, alright, with all kinds of things relationships, work challenges, and school assignments. Our vision, alright, gets blurry, and we see nothing but obstacles. We often feel as if what we're currently do doesn't feel as with any sense of meaning and purpose. And when we feel that way, it's likely that what we are doing is not what we are meant to do. Our minds rises the alarm each day, growing stronger, begging us to notice, to become aware. And then we look around and search for solutions. We want to change things for the better. Then when the question, what are you willing to do? What are you willing to give up to have what you want? Stands out, it always stay here, stay there, alright? It will be like knocking our mind's door until we can't ignore it anymore. What are you willing to do to have what you really want? Take a moment to reflect. Like imagine, all right, the busy world stops and it's waiting for your answer. What it would be. All right, I want you to answer that. All right, in your mind. So what the fuck it is? What is your answer? Who are what you do to let go of the move, all right, or for you to move to the right place in the future, like to the place where you were always destined to be. Like take an honest look. All right, where is your heart? When we stop and reflect, good things happen. A layer by layer, we come closer to the truth. All right, all the things we thought we should want, or other people wanted for us, that might have been like well presented on paper, like also falls apart. And those shards of broken mirror of reflection upon our life, we realize one simple thing. Though we might have been successful in what we are doing or currently do, if it never filled you with passion or meaning. Because the only place we end up is a state of complete dissatisfaction. Have you like ever felt frustrated by the lacking of compelling sense of purpose? Like as if, alright, you weren't applying your main strengths and assets that way you had to, as being misplaced. Let me ask you this one. What holds what holds us back from what we want? No, where does it start? Anyway, like did you ask yourself? Like does it begin with a clear awareness of what might be causing resistance within you? Or you might be like a hostage of your own or someone else limiting belief that of what you can or should do, ideas like that hold us back. They prevent us from trying different approaches, demanding us to stay right where we are. It holds us back and leads to self sabotage. Alright, I'm gonna share with something. Okay, this is like what I did. Alright, from the past. I mean, to be honest, alright? And also, let me honest look. As an example, I used to be adept of limiting idea that if I let people get closer, they would hurt. No, I want you to judge me or make a mess with my world. I locked myself in my fucking own universe. I was exploring ideas further than and also enriching my mind with knowledge. I read a lot of books, alright? I watch documentaries, okay? And also music from Chopin, Mozart, and Vivaldi was playing in my fucking background the whole time. They became my friends. There was nothing I wanted more than to erase myself from the fucking social map of this fucking world. I shut myself down from people for years and remained in my own fucking world until it like started to shrink. Like solitude is a fucking choice. Like guys, let me tell you this, isolation is fucking deadly. I had to get out and make right connection when people, regardless of the limiting belief that held me back from new experiences. I cannot actually imagine the set of limiting beliefs you might have and might hold you back as we speak. Alright? But I'm well aware what it's like to feel worthless and as if you have nothing meaningful to give to this world. Not true, but also things. Alright? And also, this has to be changed. You are you with your unique blend of knowledge and skills. Alright? You sure have a lot to offer to this world. Never get like discouraged by limiting subconscious ideas or someone else's opinion on how you should run your life. In fact, like break free from ideas, pause and reflect. What is that you want to do with your life? Let me go ahead and ask you again the question. What are you willing to do? What are you willing to give up in order for you to have what you really want? If what you do, right, doesn't bring up like a profound sense of like meaning, like I want to start trying other things. Like it's really insane, guys, to do same thing over and over and fucking over again, and you will actually expect like different results. There is no need to wait for the right time. A right time is now. Like I want you to stop postponing your happiness until tomorrow. Okay, let me tell you a fucking code. Life is happening now. Never allow waiting to become a habit. Live your dreams and take risk. Of course, we're going to come up with this kind of question. Where shall I start? First, begin with the like of determination of your fundamental values. Take a moment, all right? What are the 5 to 10 things that matter the most to you in your life? Once your priorities are set, design your life that what backs all your values or the most of that list. Like if you've been feeling like misplaced, then show yourself out of that state. If you've been feeling like like misplaced all over again, just go out. Sometimes like it take years of probes and fails until you figure out where your passion is. Some of like a contrary jump and plunge straight into like discovering their unlimited power within. Let me tell you this one. The truth that hides beyond doing what you love. Create the things you wish existed. Again, the question is what is the truth that hides behind doing what you love? When I was working, alright, let me tell you this one. I mean, like to be honest, okay? This is fucking true. This is a fact. I was in the office, alright? Day and night. Of course. Like management meetings, right? All over the company, like 3 to 4 times a week. Alright? I was so fucking used, you know. And that I actually completely forgot what my bedroom walls looks like. Though I love, like traveling from office to go home, blah blah blah, vice versa, you know. And like my friends or my workmates like had the wrong idea about the whole setup of like me going like with work. Like I visited like, you know, um many trainings, all right, like a lot of companies, yet I saw nothing but like a lot of conference rooms, all right, training rooms. I felt like dissatisfied, and what was the reason to stop, think, and make some new choices, all right. Displeasure is what kicks us at first. It indicates that you have to take a closer look at your own chosen path and change if it is necessary. I actually felt like intimidated by leaving my comfort zone to start something new and meaningful, but the desire to create something new was greater than fear that was trying to hold me back. But I realized that any limits I had were just a part of my imagination and fear. I always had a big imagination, like, but I never actually had the set of skills to express it the way I wanted. So I dove into the world of arts. I attended some art classes. I meet new friends and like-minded people. It was really fun. Like I never felt so content in years. I found that the fucking missing piece of that puzzle felt really complete. And from all right, that choice that I made, I got into things I always wanted to learn. We can always learn anything we want. You get in life what you have the courage to ask for. I remember like my first art lesson. I was like really nervous. My hands felt funny, all right, as if they were made of rubber, disconnected, and with no fucking clue how to reflect my imagination into a canvas. The place I found myself starting something new and exciting, and the place I wanted to be seems like different clips with deep fear in between. Now, I practice like what? Like a lot of art art sessions, all right? And that's when that breeze finally hit. I found a passion. At first, all right, most of my like artworks look like a fucking drawing of like what, like a 5 year old um you know what, kid. But I don't mind that, okay? Who does actually give a fuck about that? But I appreciate each work. And now when I actually do it right, all right, I couldn't be more content and grateful for that leap of faith I took not that long ago. Everyone thinks they have limits. That's where people stop short of their own potential. But in conclusion, honestly, look at your life right now. Do you really like what you do? Does it fill you with meaning and passion? Does it make you feel content and complete? If not, have the courage to take a leap of faith and change. What are you willing to do? What are you willing to give up in order to do what you really want? Before we end this episode, let me tell you this. No matter how long it may take you to find your bliss, never settle until you do. The truth is, you are not giving up anything precious when you go after your happiness. The only thing you give up is your old life that made you feel unsatisfied and unhappy. Guys, sometimes it takes years to become like an overnight success, but it is like worth every step you took on the way of discovering your true unlimited potential. Again, my name is Toby. Thank you for listening to Lalaki May Huwaga Talks. And before we end this episode, this will gonna be my final last line. A year from now, you may wish you had started today. You take care, everyone.